Welcome to West Green. It says there, West Green. I'm here, my name is Steve. I'm here with my alter ego, Manavadanian Silver Subramaniam. He's station master at West Green. Yes, Mr. Manavadanian. He used to be the station master Uti on the Nilgiri Mountain Railway. So I'm here. I have with me one premium Connoisseur Models J15 kit. The rest of it's down here. Don't look like you get much for your 350 quid, does it? But, oh, I've got the wheels too. But it's going to make up into a fantastic model. This is the second big gym kit I've got. I've already built a J15, went together like a dream. So I decided to start on the tender. So the instructions are very, very good. It's like an Airfix kit in some sense. Look, he makes it very clear. Pull all the parts out. Put 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 to 5 to 6 to 7. I mean, any non can understand that, can't they? It even shows you the parts on the fret, all numbered. How could you go wrong? So I've got everything I need. I've got this temperature controlled soldering iron. I've got this big mother if I need it. This is an 80, how many watts is this job? I've been for a few of these. I don't know. So a 60, 80 watt, or maybe even, no, it's not 100. Sometimes, you know, a bit of brass gets stroppy and you think, right, that's it. Mothers can help. Anyway, so I've got everything I need, that. I'm stuck inside. I've got everything a man could need in his life. I'm not going to say anything about that. Put that down. So here's all the parts. I'm just going to start assembling. Now I haven't cleaned all these parts up yet, but what I have done, I've done exactly what it says. 2 8BAs. It even says this is the side that goes up. So 2 8BAs, I'll put those through, put a bit of oil on it, and I'm going to solder these on. Don't go away. So I've got the rear 8BA nut and the front one soldered on. The next thing it says to do is there's two let's go out of there. There's 2 spacers. And also these got tabs on them, which is good. But because there's a bit of play from side to side, there's little etch marks on both the spacers and the footplate. So you can see the little etch marks there. Oh, still got a bit of cleaning up to do on it. And also, if you look down here, you can see them there. So that removes the error of play. So I'm going to put these on now. Well, so far I've got the 2 spacers in. And the next thing, I've bent this up. It says to put this in. This is part 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bingo. So I just I bent that up and just put a fillet of solder there. Just going to solder this in now. So I've got the 2 spacers on and the coal space. There's lugs in there. So through there. I bent this up at right angles. And yeah, bend that at right angles. I put a solder fillet underneath. 2 lugs all centered up. So that's, and then I ran a straight edge down the side to make sure that these 3 are in line. There's no bulge in the middle or bulge one side and a dip in the other. So that's good. The next thing I'm going to do, I bent this up. There's a centre line on the back. There's half etches. And also there's handrails that go, see if I can see it. There's handrails. You can see little holes. They go right in the corner like a 45 degrees. So I bent that up around a dual shank and then offered it up to these corners here to make sure it's right. So I'm going to attempt to solder this in now. See how we go. Well, so far on this J15 tender, I've put a few parts together. This top isn't in yet. The reason it isn't, and I've got the another 2 parts to go around the front like that. The reason the top isn't in is because I want to put the handrail knobs in before I put the top on. I actually had to pull it all apart. It's actually it wasn't quite right. It's almost like one side was too far over, so I basically got one side of this on the footplate. So what I did was I held it in a pair of pliers and I waved it over the gas stove till it all fell apart. I've been cleaning it up. So yeah, it's not too bad. Clean that up. Anyway, I'll call that a day, I think.